Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us here today for another Unplayed Games. That's right. You see it right there. It's Assassin's Creed 2. Somehow, neither of us has ever gotten around to playing this highly lauded and otherwise popular game. Yeah. Anyways, my name is Joshua. I'm here with Goober Shadow.
Hi.
We're going to go ahead and give this one a go. If you haven't joined us here before, just as a quick recap, we go for about half an hour, give a game a chance to hook us, and talk about what we think. See if it's a game that we would be interested in continuing on. All right, let's see. This is going to be a controller game. It looks like it's going to be a controller game. Cool. So yeah, So remind me, you've never played an Assassin's Creed game, or you played a little bit of the first one?
I have the first and the second on my Steam account, and I don't have a controller, but I played the tutorial of the first one, where you have to like climb the hill and assassinate the guy at the top of the hill or something. And I did that and got bored.
You're like exiled or something.
I don't know. I didn't get that far.
Yeah,
I quit after that. I got bored.
Most of the first game.
My name is Desmond Miles.
Oh, we're going into it, by the way.
I see that. Shadow War. Oh boy. All right. So I guess this is going to be a recap of the first game?
So, why did it say it was based on historical events? Because it takes place on Earth?
Well,
is that why?
No. The disclaimer at the beginning of every Assassin's Creed game is that the game was designed by people from a variety of faiths and creeds, and that was especially significant for the first one because you run around assassinating both Christian crusaders and Muslim defenders, and I guess they were worried that one or both faiths would boycott the game because of that fact. And I guess I didn't actually read the disclaimer for this one. It might have said something about history doesn't actually happen. Oh, nice male gaze there. Okay. And I'm not really sure why. Yeah, okay, it's based on historical settings.
Yeah.
But basically, the guys who designed Assassin's Creed really like their historical research and want to make sure that you know that you've done it. In the same way that the guys who make Paradox strategy games really like their historical research, but they show you they've done the research by making you play the game.
Yeah, I can see that.
Press any button.
Done.
What even was that?
I don't know. Oh,
Does
we're
she have
moving.
blood on her back?
I thought so.
Or is it?
I only have one button that I can use. Good start.
That's definitely blood, right?
Yeah. Her eyes are really creeping me out.
All of their faces are a little
It's a 2008
dated
game.
Before that, I think. I'm not really sure. But it's it came out on 360 and PS2, right? This is
360 and PS2.
I'm
Well, there's
pretty
two separate generations.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. PS3. Yeah. My bad.
Yeah, it's 2007, 2008, right?
Yeah.
That's the beginning / middle of that
Sounds
era.
about right. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
I just remember when this game was coming out, my friends were really excited that you could steal people's weapons and use them, and you could swim because apparently.
More importantly, this is before Skyrim. That's basically
Yes.
the line that we have to draw here.
Yes. Very much before Skyrim.
What? All right. Do I have to press anything? No. Okay. It's just
no,
a cool
this is
little
story stuff.
Okay, and we're in.
Well, we're into another cutscene.
Well, we're getting close to becoming able to control my character and assassinate people.
Yes.
We're getting there.
Well, I don't know if we're getting close to the assassinate part, but we are getting close to where you can control your character.
That's all right.
So, how much you want to guess we're going to play the baby?
We're gonna play as the baby.
So, the conceit of the Assassin's Creed games, right? Is that you use your DNA to access your ancestors' memories, right?
Oh yes.
So, is it a stillborn? No.
No. Okay.
I think we're playing.
We're playing as the baby. Yeah.
We're
Yep.
totally playing
Yeah.
the baby because genetic memory is better than actual human memory. It somehow goes all the way back to coming out of the. Oh my God! What?
I don't know which buttons are which, but
Blue. It's color coded, man. Come on.
oh, oh, you're right. I didn't think about that.
Fine set of lungs.
That was our first QuickTime event.
2009. Dang.
2 years before Skyrim.
This game came out much later than I thought it did.
Yeah, I think how many they released since then.
One a year, except for last year,
So
apparently.
6. Yeah, 2009,
Yeah,
10, 11,
that's
12,
right.
7, 7, 8.
Oh wait,
8.
never mind. We're back.
Oh man.
There is a time, Desmond. We have to leave.
We've got
we're
Brotherhood,
moving
Revelations 3, 4, Rogue, Unity, Syndicate.
Oh, I can run now. All right, all right.
Thank God.
Really getting out of here, huh?
We're leaving. That,
Cerberus got some
I seem to recall hearing that the finale of the first game was you deciding that you were going to leave this place because you were kidnapped
Trapped
by
or
some
something.
crazy corporation who developed this technology, but then this gal's a part of some resistance or something who's gonna lead you out.
Did you finish the first game?
No. But
Okay.
again, I seem to recall hearing that the finale involved you playing as this guy
I
in the
wanna do
modern
that.
era
Why am I not
using
doing that?
your assassin skills. Because you're still learning your assassin skills from your memories, dude.
Wait, so I'm trying to become an assassin in real life?
That was the whole conceit of the series when it focused on this guy.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Again, at least that's my understanding. There's also apparently some grand epic backstory about holy artifacts of creation that go back to the Garden of Eden or something like that. And that's why so much of this series focuses on religious themes, and hence the disclaimer. And that's
I
why
can't run now.
because you're being careful. And now we're apparently.
Cutscene.
We need to get to that elevator on the
Oh, nope, you're going to be assassinating. And by assassinating, we really just mean crouching and trying not to get seen. So, Zelda Gardens.
Zelda Gardens. The first 3D stealth game. Ocarina of Time. So I'm not being sneaky.
I guess.
I'm just following.
Yeah, follow the girl.
Following-
Follow the leader.
Yeah.
This is the
Sorry. Jeez.
worst of cubicle hell.
I would
This
hate
is-
to work here.
This is our future.
No. No. Take me, aliens. Take me now.
Living in the glass boxes and sometimes even living
This is a
inside
Black
the
Mirror
memory
episode.
cages.
Uh,
It kind of is. New season of Black Mirror dropping soon. It'll be exciting. Wonder if they'll have an Assassin's Creed episode. This would be really prescient if it did. Press any button.
Done.
How?
What? I can now just access my memories from forever ago forever? What?
How did you do that?
That's what we want to know. Oh, that's not helpful, Desmond.
I'm an alien.
So this game,
Always someone.
What was that?
Arkham Asylum owes a lot to this game. A lot of
How so?
A lot of modern 3D, open worldy action adventure games
Like
owe a lot
Middle
to this
Earth
game.
and
Yeah,
Arkham
exactly.
and
Shadows of
all
War,
of those.
Breath of the Wild, in a lot of ways too.
Yeah.
But the whole detective mode thing. Oh dear. So now we're in combat.
Oh, are we?
I think so.
I'll just let her fight. What do I press?
That.
Oh, that button. Ah, oh, I'm
This is
dying.
we assume you played the first game mode.
I'm supposed to remember the controls? That game came out 2 years ago.
Just yeah.
I'm just gonna keep pressing this X, Y, whatever this button is.
Just keep pressing the button. Yeah, that's fine. See? She'll come save you.
Yeah, I'm not even taking. Yeah,
Totally
exactly.
bleeding. But yeah, this combat style of highlighting one out of a horde and trying to like avoid attacks and
Fend off the
counterattack and
horde,
things
yeah.
like that. That originated in these games. The whole like detective mode vision originated in these games, or was popularized by these games.
Yeah.
The whole climb to a really high place in order to get lay of the land
Yeah.
and unlock new maps came from these games. The very like open movement even of like you can climb anything. That idea very much popularized.
And like what I always heard about how Breath of the Wild, why it's so good, is because it takes away all of like the checkpoints that you get when you climb to a high place, like all of the just highlight all of the side quests that I can go do, or all the collectibles I can go pick up. That's why everybody likes Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
That have already played all of these games. I've never really played any of these games, so it's kind of a best of both worlds, as in I'm experiencing this new gameplay style, and it's the best one.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, and Zelda still has just dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of like objective markers, but the trick is you only get those objective markers when you find that objective.
Yeah, exactly. You climb the tower, like,
just literally to see the map.
Yeah, literally so you can go on the tower and look out, not so it unlocks stuff on your map.
And then it also becomes a waypoint for you to quickly travel around the world.
True.
Because like it's a thing you can easily see from anywhere on the horizon, so you know where to go. It gives you a place to like start.
But the cool thing about Zelda is that like you climb the tower, you yourself look around the world and you pick a point to go, and you don't mark it on the map to go to that checkpoint, or you could. But like you can't really tell where it is.
You're not really sure that that's where the checkpoint is.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. It's like you see that shrine down there. It doesn't highlight the shrine on your mini map. No,
until you find
you
the
just
shrine.
go there.
Yeah.
Because you saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, and the towers are literally just a starting point.
Yep. But yeah, I've never really played a lot. The only one I played was Arkham Asylum, and I thought that was more similar to like Metroid style than anything, where you're just like going around this small little area, unlocking new stuff as Batman.
Arkham Asylum does feel very Metroid-y. That's true.
Compared to something like I assume this is, where it's like open city world thing. Hopefully we'll get to that city. 11 minutes in, we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, speaking of from the first game, I was surprised by how like open worldy it was, but I didn't feel that was to its benefit. Like very quickly after that like tutorial prologue thing, you get sent on your first mission, and you have to like go borrow a horse from your fortress that you guys started, and ride that horse to your destination. And I didn't really feel like it added anything to the game. It just really confused me. Like, where am I going? I'm going this way. I'm going this way because like my minimap says go this way.
Yeah.
Like, my objective marker is just that direction. And like there's not a whole lot of interesting things to do between like your starting point and the city. Like the most interesting parts of that game is like the city and like navigating it and like trying to suss out where the different like entry points to places are. And then like even then like the cities were weirdly gated to where like assassination A happens in this part of the city, but like you could very clearly see other parts of the city, but walking up to them is like, oh, the memory hasn't loaded yet or whatever, until you completed that assassination, and then like you wouldn't come back to that city until later, like assassination D or whatever, because you go to two other cities, which would also be weirdly gated.
I have to do stuff, but I'm not sure what.
This is a common criticism of the Assassin's Creed games, is that these modern day parts are like really weird and unfocused and not like nobody cares.
Yeah.
I've heard a couple of people say they care more about the modern day stuff, but it's definitely a minority opinion. And part of it is because like you don't get to feel awesome in this mode, because this is the mode where like you're learning how to be awesome, and yet every time you get kicked out into this mode, it's like you got to run around, talk to everybody, and learn stuff that you don't care
More
about.
like, you have to
It's perfunctory.
speak to everyone before entering.
At least it tells you in this game.
I'm really glad about that.
Yeah.
Tell me how I can progress with having fun. That's what I want to know.
It's just my conspiracy board.
It requires a great deal of concentration to keep it all moving, so you'll forgive me if I don't have time to play meet and greet.
Oh, good. I didn't want to
Fussy
anyway.
Brit.
That's racist.
Your game isn't complete without a fussy Brit.
Wasn't this
So
created
far
by
we've
Fussy
got-
Brits?
No, fussy French people.
Oh.
So we got our fussy Brit. We've got our our sort of inexplicably perky hacker, and then the femme fatale. Any stereotypes we're missing yet?
Yeah. There's probably a few.
Well, let's see what new characters we meet.
Yeah.
I'm sure
We
we'll
got.
check
I'm
off
sure
the
there's
rest
a
of
few
them.
more we got. Oh my goodness, how open is? Oh man, I have to go so many places.
Okay,
Just
so
wanna, like,
this is
jump
the
off a tower.
like,
Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
secret resistance to the secret evil corporation.
Oh, I can run now. All right.
How do they have a mansion?
Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of paying attention when I was like sneaking past everyone.
Maybe. Oh wait, there's a ramp. Okay.
Is this really where I'm supposed to go?
I couldn't
This feels
tell
so
ya.
out of the way.
Because you just came up this way in a cutscene. So like, on the one hand, why are you able to access this area if there's
Yeah.
not something down here to do? But on the other hand, like,
Yeah, there's
you
our
just came
car.
up this way in a cutscene. So why would I have to come back down this way? This area literally exists for the cutscene, and they
What?
didn't bother to wall it off after you finish the cutscene.
What?
Oh my gosh. Or maybe something happens down here later, but then why do I have access to it now? There is a weird balance that you have to
Cool
strike.
game idea concept.
Mm-hmm.
You have access to this huge building, and you have to like learn it, and then you have to like get attacked or something.
So
you have
Home
to like
Alone.
Yeah, like Home Alone. That's exactly what I was thinking. Like Home Alone game idea. All right, so you like learn the house. Am I back to the starting room?
Yeah.
And now I can't.
Oh
run.
wait, there's a girl.
Oh my goodness, she's hiding in the corner.
Okay.
Why did I run out there then?
Yeah.
Why isn't that door closed?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, there's a very precise balance that you have to strike when you're designing a game environment between, like, or really just
Going through all that, knowing that the temple
any
is
game
what they're planning.
What's done is done.
in, like, giving
You're here now.
a freedom of options, giving the impression that, like, you know, your choices exist.
Yeah.
And, like, properly guiding your player to the right, to like the next progression point.
Yeah. You have to really focus on what your game is. So for this game, the game is you're going to play as an assassin in a historical area and, go around assassinating people, I
Right,
assume.
right.
'Cause I never really played one.
Well,
So then for
some of
these
that.
areas, they have to make them really concealed and concise so that
You
it's
mean
not...
constrained,
Yeah, what did I say?
concealed.
Yeah, constrained. That's the right word.
Okay.
Um,
Welcome to the Animus
yeah, we
2.0.
got our
You play.
wonderful you play achievement. Oh man, that
All right,
means
don't get derailed. Don't get derailed. Let's
so
go.
much to me. So yeah, you really have to like focus in on that. So in a game like I can't even think of an example right now actually. I was trying to make like a Mario Odyssey example, but I can't really do that. Like it doesn't spend so much time. It doesn't even let you I'm trying to think of like a really good example where it gets away from not the main point of the game.
Okay.
So like this was all right. Like I ran around that building, but it wasn't too long. But if
Yeah,
there's a
yeah.
lot of stuff to do there, that's not the main point of this game. Like
Yeah.
it's just distracting at that
Well,
point.
it's like there's that point in Destiny 2 where you get to the first social hub.
Yeah.
That I felt a little bit lost.
Yeah.
Where I'm just like, there's a lot of like people
This
to
isn't
talk
the
to,
main
but
point of
none
the
of it
game.
actually matters.
Yeah, none of this matters. Why am I doing all of this? Like why aren't these just menus to make my character? Like why do I have to go talk to all of them? That's taking away from the main point of this game, going and doing
and that
all
fits
the
with a
other stuff.
particular design aesthetic right now that has to do with like trying
Immersion.
trying to increase
Instead of
immersion by
optimization.
eliminating by eliminating
I guess
menus.
that's just my opinion. I prefer optimization. I prefer a lot of menus that I can just cycle through, which is why I really like Shadow of Mordor so far. You
There are
click
lots
the
of-
menu,
yeah.
and there's so many menus. It's so quick to get to whatever I want to
Why
upgrade.
don't you like Crusader Kings 2 again?
Because I don't understand it.
That's fair.
If I understood it, I know I'd love it.
All right, snowball fight.
Stoning.
Sort of. So
Rude.
who are we playing? Boys will be boys. Fight Vieri di Pazzi's men.
Okay.
Are Are you a part of like the mafia?
Tutorial? Are you gonna teach me how to play your game?
Press gray button to lock onto a target.
Just gonna press all the buttons.
Oh, there you go. You got a radial menu up at the top there. Punch, grab, strafe.
Ah! How do I lock on?
Taunt. Did you try? Hold.
Those are not real buttons.
Hold head topper to deflect.
I don't see that button on my controller. I have to be honest here. I assume it's a shoulder button. Oh, I did something.
All right. So like, wait. What did you do to raise? Just press all those shoulder buttons. Nothing's happening. Are you pressing? Yeah. No.
All
Your
right,
triggers.
there
There
you
you
go.
go. All right. So now try the other trigger. Is that the? Yeah. Now it looks like you're guarding. Maybe. Kind of.
No. Hey, fight me. I want to try and block
Nope,
your
that
attack.
didn't happen.
Hey, fight me. I'm trying to block your attack. Ah. Oh. I pressed the bottom button to strafe backward.
Okay. That's cool. Fast
Okay,
walk. Gentle push.
Hey, fight me. Oh, I missed it that time. Oh, I missed it that time. Oh, I'm gonna die. I see my
You are
health
kind of
meter.
losing, hearts
top,
or
yeah.
no, but don't worry, they're coming back now by having
Oh,
you
okay,
punch
good.
this guy.
Strafe, strafe.
Does the blood from
Strafe.
his nose flow into yours and recover your health? Is that the idea? Didn't someone
I'm
already
not
say
sure
that?
what that button to deflect is. I assume it's a shoulder button because that's usually.
It's gotta be.
I mean, I feel like that would be the most thing. If this is lock on, this is run, this would be strafe or deflect. One of these. These buttons are all taken up. It's not a D-pad button.
I thought run was the A button, the bottom.
No, it
button
runs the
there.
trigger button.
Really?
Yeah. This is strafe. Whew. Dodge.
Why though? Because it says the bottom button on the radial menu is strafe.
No, that's A. That's this one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What does that
Yeah.
do? Isn't that what you just pressed?
Yeah. This
Press-
is dodge. Like that.
Oh.
But run,
okay.
if you're just gonna run, like outside of combat, it's the shoulder button.
Oh, okay. So
I'm
you
not,
still haven't figured
I
out
still
how
don't know how to
block.
block. Oh.
What did you just do?
I pressed the right shoulder button, now it's doing stuff.
I
think that's a menu.
That looks like a weapon menu, yes.
Alright. I'm gonna assume that it's, this one. No. That's not doing anything. Oh, I'm dead.
How are you supposed to be?
Man, that button doesn't do anything and it's bothering me. But not all
It
the buttons
probably
are
will
used.
at some point.
And they don't tell me
It's
what
still
they
the
do.
tutorial, after all.
True. 20 minutes in the game, you know.
He looks a lot like that guy from Tangled.
Yeah, he does. Flynn?
Yes, Flynn Rider.
Flynn Rider. The
Loot
boy.
200 florins to pay the doctor.
Oh.
Loot from
these,
where?
These people? Loot.
Loot. Hold the button while standing over a dead body. What about the undead bodies?
Does it say dead body? Oh my gosh, it does. All these people aren't dead.
does say
and
that.
I'm just doing, you know.
I'm pretty sure we didn't kill them with our fisticuffs, but
Yeah.
maybe.
I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to say dead body.
This was not in the previous game a financial component. You could like toss coins to distract like children or something.
That's so cool.
It was pretty good, yeah. But actually keeping track of money, that's a new thing. So presumably, and I have heard that this game. Wow, that guy was loaded.
Oh, it's not gonna let me continue?
I have heard that this guy
Eagle vision.
is. Did I say this guy? This game has a bit more of an inventory system, and certainly the later Assassin's Creed games have more of an inventory system.
Am I going
so,
this way?
No, you gotta go talk to the doctor.
Who's the doctor?
Probably that guy right there. Oh, don't steal him. Maybe not. See the little marker on your minimap there?
Oh yeah.
It's like
I should've
leading
stole
to.
from
Oh,
him.
there.
Oh.
The glowy guy.
Hello.
Green
speak,
button.
The top button. Man, that's confusing.
What?
I would think it would be the bottom button.
I thought it was.
No, it's the top.
Because what button do you press for that? That
The
was
bottom.
green? Okay.
Hey. But
That's
to talk
weird.
to him, it was the top button. Right?
That is
Wait,
weird.
what am I doing now?
Hold and hold at the same time to free run. But you already figured that out, right?
No, this is just regular run. Oh, this
Free run is regular run.
Oh.
Yeah. Reduce distance to target. You gotta catch up to him, then.
Oh.
You're falling behind. Free
Ah.
run allows you to then climb. While you're free running, you'll climb.
You sure?
Yeah.
Am
so
I
you're
understanding
climbing.
this game at all? There we go.
There you go. See? And then when you're free running and you just approach an edge, it should leap you off it if you can make the jump. But you
Oh,
can't.
so I can't.
Or,
Yeah, I'm fine.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I have to
Totally.
hold
Like
this
Doctor.
and A to free run. Or I press it or
That's
something.
weird.
I don't
Okay.
know. Or it's the action button.
Oh, yeah, because I think when you were pressing it, the radio menu would change. So that then gives you different options. I do seem to recall that being the case in the other game, where like you would have to hold like a thing and then press another thing to do, something. So like
something.
holding the thing just changed your
I
like
think so, too.
mode.
This way.
What? I can't move.
Yeah,
There we go.
you should see the other guy.
Oh, wait. Stay on.
So where am I?
Laughing.
Mother should be wondering where we've gone.
Where does this game take place?
Florence. Did you not notice that in the at Il Duomo? I think
I want to
behind
go
you
to Florence.
there. It's pretty. It's very pretty. That church has got the Il Duomo. Yes.
Oh.
Win the race against Federico. Good luck.
I'm gonna lose.
Probably.
Where do I have to go?
On top of the church.
Where's he going?
A different way on top of the church?
I can't
I
get
think
up
you're
there.
going the other way, Ben.
Wait, what?
Wait, no, hang on. I think... Oh, I see. He's going around to get to the top. Because the little green marker on your map
Oh,
is
I
where
see.
the church is.
How do I get up
And the
there?
blue marker... Use
Oh.
your environment.
Hooah!
There you go. Yeah, you can't, like, actually climb all the way up everything.
Not
Jump.
like Zelda. I want to. Oh.
Race
I knew I
lost.
was gonna lose.
Rather quickly, too.
Yeah.
So wait, historically, you win the race. So it's going to make you play the race until you win the race.
But I want to change history.
That's not what you're here for, because you're remembering these things. So it's saying, oh, that's not how it happened. So you
I
can't
am
continue until
very
you...
confused. The problem is I don't know how to get there.
It's right there. See where the glowy thing is.
No, don't beat me.
You're not running fast enough. Why aren't
I'm
you running
trying.
faster?
Ah!
That just left you off the...
I just want to climb. I feel like I'm pressing the wrong buttons here.
It's entirely possible.
Yeah, man, I'm so confused.
It is a game from 2009.
All right, no. So A doesn't do anything. A is the action button. All right, we're climbing up these again. I'm just constantly gonna be pressing A. Okay, no, I'm not. Just kidding.
Nope,
That's
because
not.
then you're going to wall jump, and that's no good.
I have to press A strategically.
Yes. And you have to hold down that run button.
I am.
Sprint!
I have to hold it, not press it. All right, I got it this time.
All right.
I'm a
Third time,
believer.
fourth time. How many times is this?
7.
I doubt it. But
I have to
this
hold.
time's the charm.
I have to hold the A button to sprint. I just kept pressing it, and that'll just automatically action me.
Yep.
So I've been
there we
pressing
go.
it
Oh, look at you. Now
strategically
you're
timing.
you're
But instead,
zooming.
all I have to do is
look
just
at you
hold
go.
it,
Oh
and I
man.
can just go.
You take the high ground and
Look
he
at
takes
that.
the low ground and you win the race.
I have the high ground, Anakin.
It's
Boom.
over, Anakin. I've purchased the high
See?
ground DLC.
Where are you going? You'll see.
He's gonna
Uh-oh.
die. My
yeah,
friend's
he's probably it's your brother, I think.
brother, friend, dead.
You'll see. Famous last words. Yeah, so like half of the
Uh-oh.
I was about to say half the climbing in this game is trying to identify the little like graphical knobs that indicate whether you need to go up or to the side.
Yeah.
It's like it's like navigating a puzzle or a maze. I mean, like you're like, okay, do I go left or right or up or down or whatever? And like you don't actually press any buttons. You just keep pressing up until
Up,
you can't
left.
press up, and
Yeah.
you go left or right. Yeah.
Never change. And may it never change us.
Oh wait, this isn't the church. That's the Il Duomo over there.
I feel like I would enjoy this game a lot more if it wasn't story focused.
If it wasn't story focused.
Yeah. Kind of like Zelda, you know. If it was completely the same setting and everything, but instead of it being a story, it's literally just do whatever, like Skyrim. or
Sure.
Skyrim's not a story game.
From what I've heard, though, like Assassin's Creed 2, among the Assassin's Creed games, it has one of the best stories because it's a very personal story about like this guy's quest for revenge. Because like you watch him grow up here in the tutorial parts, and then like your family gets killed when you grow up. I'll pay a visit to the beautiful Christina Vespucci, which I assume is going to be your wife, and that's why we're visiting her now in this prologue. But yeah, then like your family gets killed or something, and then you go on a quest for revenge against the like mob boss or somebody who killed them, and that's how you get like tied up with the assassins or something along those lines. It's a revenge quest, which is probably why most of the games that then use these mechanics end up being revenge quests, because this one did it so well. But I say all this to let you know that you're still not out of the prologue.
Oh my gosh. Half an hour in. I did see the title screen though, so that means I think we're done with tutorial.
That's true. Well,
no,
I mean,
probably not.
There's still we're done with the intro.
I haven't donned my green tunic, aka the white cloak, yet.
Like I said, I think you're still probably about a half an hour away from that happening.
Jeez.
Yeah. But like that fits. Like if it's a 20-hour game, if
Where am I
about an
going
hour
about
of it is like chapter 1 basically, or the like prologue-ish. You got a mini map. You missed the tooltip where they taught you about the mini map. I think you're going to the red dot.
I think
Maybe
I'm going to
the
this
yellow
one,
cross?
right? I
Oh,
think
yeah, I guess
I'm
you're
going
going
to this one.
Okay, you're
I
right,
thought
you're
so.
right, you're right.
That's what it said when I was racing the dude. So
Good point. But yeah, if the first hour is like introductions and getting to the inciting incident, which is when your family gets killed, that's not a bad ratio. It's like a 5% intro. Like,
depends if it's. I guess since it's story focused, I would be
that
okay
makes
with
sense.
that. Yes.
Yeah. Like, I honestly, I think that's very quick because like most stories, like the I guess the inciting incident is fairly early on, but like press interact.
Oh, whoops.
But the like the big
Act
Act 1
like
finale,
Gladiator.
like okay, we're into this story.
First 20 minutes, maybe less.
Until
Probably
what?
less. Till he starts his revenge quest. Spoilers, when
20
his family
minutes
dies.
is probably.
It's probably too long.
That's
I think.
probably about right. 20 minutes is probably about right because there's a lot of like politicking that happens
Before that, I thought
Yeah.
so too. Yeah. So 20 minutes for a 2-hour, a little over 2-hour
That's
movie.
1/5.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I think you need to
higher.
run away from the guards now. By the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like,
Where
I guess
am I running
in
to?
theory, just away. You're trying to escape, so they're going to teach you the stealth mechanics. Because a lot of these games is botching your assassinations.
Hiding spots.
Yep. Appears blue dots. So no, you need to be out of the radius of attention. So look at your mini map. So just run. Be running.
I'm trying.
There you go. All right. So eventually you're going to get out of the radius of attention where the guards aren't near you.
Oh, so I don't want to be in the checkered spot.
Right. So see, like the yellow, you want to be out of the yellow. Get out of the yellow. You're out of the yellow. So now their attention isn't on you as much. So now sit down with those ladies. And then just stay there.
Ah.
And stay still until they get out of your way. Because, yeah, a lot of the first game for me was botching my assassination attempts, having the guards freak out on me and basically beating me to a pulp. So I learned how to, you learn how to run away and be like, okay, now just chill here. It says races are novel. Okay, so, this game... So now the game is opening up. It looks like now the... See, now you just drew attention to yourself,
What?
Ben.
I didn't want to, though. I
You
just
bumped
wanted to
into
climb-
people.
What?
If you free run, because here's the thing. Basically, running in this game is bad.
Well, I'm on a roof, so they can't even get to
Yeah,
me now.
exactly. Except,
all I wanted
except
to
for
do.
the archers.
Oh, crap. There's archers?
At certain points in the game, yes. When you're running through the town, you draw attention to yourself.
I just want to free roam. This is cool. Ah!
Yeah.
I didn't want to go that way.
There's a lot of GTA-ish elements in this game. And I think the birds mark safe spaces to jump off. Like if you jump off there, you'll land in the hay bales that keep you from dying.
Yeah. That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of really good
So where am I
design
trying to go?
in these games.
Ooh.
Wherever you want, I think.
Whee!
This is your point to explore the city. I think there's probably a way to get access to the menu, and you can see where some of the
I wanna
little
go
like
there.
objectives are. Do it.
Okay.
This is the part of the game where you can just like, oh yeah, let's go there. Like,
See, this is what I want from the game.
but
I just wanna do
you're
whatever I
still
want.
like a young man.
Yeah, I can't
So-
like assassinate people yet.
Also that.
That's the problem too. Climb
so
down.
there you go, and then shimmy across the line.
Yeah.
There you go. Just go.
Trying.
Really? Fast walk? Drop or no? Oh, there we
I
go.
got it.
You don't want to.
I just had to press A.
Yeah, it looks like they're opening up the game to you while you're still a young man. So it's like,
So it is the Home Alone effect. It's letting you explore the city before you have to go around and assassinate people in it.
I guess so. Yeah.
Good. How do I get up there?
You want to look for architectural features on the outside.
Can I like take this rope and swing across? No.
Nope.
Ooh, what's that shimmering glowingness? Ah,
A thing that you can do?
can I?
Maybe? Loot.
Oh. There we go. I have to hold it.
You're just going to accidentally find your... Oh, I thought I was just accidentally find the assassin gear and be like, okay, now the game begins. Like,
Yay.
what? Some of the really big key architectural pieces I remember, like, you couldn't quite climb
You have
because...
to go from the inside.
Well, because, like, they would become set pieces later on in the story, and if you could, like, it's like the inside of them, exactly.
Is there a map?
Right there, map.
Is there a story mission objective marker?
That's you.
Is this?
Probably. Memory start. I don't know what that means.
So probably.
Those eagle things,
Or warp points.
those are viewpoints. You climb those towers, and that unlocks the parts of the map that you're currently in that you can't see.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why it's like this.
Right. You don't actually have this map.
Man.
So it looks like, you want to go to that exclamation point. That's the next objective.
Okay.
Or you could go to those eagle,
To the eagle-
points
Eagle
to unlock
Scouts.
parts of the map.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't look like there's as many objectives on the map as I thought, but because this is like in the past from the rest of the game, I was wondering if like there was gonna be like these open parts of the game that like you can't get back to.
How do I get down? Oh.
That is also sometimes a challenge.
Uh-oh.
You could just do it like that.
That's fine. Oh, I don't want to attract attention, so I'm
So you just walk.
just gonna fast walk my way there.
There you go. Yeah. Power walking. And like you can run, it draws attention, but it doesn't like alarm anybody until you bump into people.
Oh,
And then
so
they're like, "What are you doing?"
maybe I just won't free run. I'll just regular run.
Oh, yeah, that's a good plan too.
Or I'll just climb up this ladder. Alright. I'm behind this game now. Now that I'm actually finally in it.
Yeah. But yeah, going back to your Gladiator example, like if this game is 20 hours long, it's not unreasonable that the first 4 hours of it is this kind of like introducing the character before his family dies, which would be a long time for a video game, but for
Yeah.
like proper story pacing, that's not necessarily that far off, you know?
Yeah.
No.
What am I
Huh.
doing here?
Came in the back door. I think this is your dad.
Oh, speak. I forgot that's the top button.
It is a little weird.
Something wrong? Do you think me blind and deaf, son? I know all about your fight with the alien Nazi.
So a game like The Walking Dead. The first episode,
Okay, the first
setup,
season. Yeah.
then that's 1/5. So that's a good ratio. The rest of the game is the rest of the game. But for
Yeah.
something like this, I think my problem is it being story focused. That's probably just my problem with it, because I don't really care.
To be fair, it's kind of difficult to care when we're like talking over the cutscenes.
Yeah.
It's easy for you to like not be emotionally invested in the goings on.
I guess that's
when
true,
You're not
'cause-
really paying
yeah,
attention
you're right.
to the dynamics.
You're
of play.
probably right, because
Like so far, what have we seen? So far, we've seen, ignoring the future stuff because that like connects more to their like grand meta
grand
plot.
scheme. Yeah.
Looking at just Ezio's story, your character.
Press
here.
what? I don't
The
know what
pause button. Probably start.
Oh, okay.
Sure. Looking just at his story, what do we have so far? Okay, you were born. Still a bizarre.
That's the thing that happened.
Yeah. Anyways. Oh, watch out for his enemies, the Pazzi. Which I guess
That
would
white
be,
light's crazy. I have to go this way.
I guess those.
yeah,
Oh, that's where
okay.
that little.
You're. I've accepted
You got into
it.
a young man's brawl. Like, oh man, yeah, I'm like tough, and like it's very like West Side Story.
West Side
like,
Story,
Boom,
yeah.
boom, boom. Then like your brother like came and bailed you out. Like, dude, like, what are you doing? Come on, let me get you cleaned up. Hey, let's have a fun brotherly race. And like you said, he's probably gonna die, so that'll be like our first emotional gut punch. Like, no, my brother, he always took care of me. Now I have to take care of myself. Like, that's a strong arc.
Yeah.
You went and like slept with a girl, and you're like, oh yeah, sneaking around, like, okay, yeah, young love, etc. Again, she'll probably be your wife who then gets killed. So again, oh no, gut punch, like, motivation. And now, like, your dad's disappointed in you because you started a fight, and now he's sending you on an errand, and I'm not really sure how this is going to play out, but probably not like you would expect, because I doubt at this point in the game they're going to send us on a just mundane fetch quest.
Yeah.
Ah, hey, Pedro, ah.
And I was thinking, like, in Shadow of Mordor, I couldn't tell if I was interested in a story for that game because I like Lord of the Rings, or if I was interested in because it was a good story.
That game also does a really good job of hooking you while teaching you the game, I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. So I wasn't sure if, like, because I'm not paying attention as much to this game,
And now you're going back
story-wise,
to your father. So this is just a very simple.
it's teaching you
delivery
the
quest.
side quests of the game. Probably.
Actually, a lot of the main quests in
Or-
Assassin's Creed 1 had to go with, here,
A lot
go
of
to
the
the
main
dude and
quests.
give him this thing, and then he'll tell you where to go next. And like, but a lot of it has to do with like learning how to navigate the city. So it's
Yeah.
like, go to this place because it's near this eagle's nest, so you can unlock more maps
Teaching.
or like stuff like that. To a degree, yeah. Again, it is sometimes very easy to get lost in these games. In the cities, less so.
Not lost
because
in
they're
as
really
in,
well
like, I can't put it down,
constrained.
but lost as in, like, where am I going?
Yeah, I feel. Especially, like I said, the open world parts of Assassin's Creed 1, because it's just like literally the roads between cities, and I don't need to see those parts.
Yeah.
In cities, with a very constrained environment, eventually I started getting the hang of like, oh, okay, yeah, I recognize these roofs, is
Yeah.
basically how it goes.
That's a good word. Biscuero.
I assume that's a naughty word, but
You
who
worry
knows?
too much, Giovanni.
Money, money, money.
Stealing from the family. Well
We're
done. I guess you have to
in
go
the
inside
money.
the house. How do you... Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, son. You remember my friend?
I think
Good morning, Don Pablo.
having it in one city is
Young man, I trust you.
probably the best. Just like
You're not
having-
going to be in this city the entire game.
Oh, really?
So he's out of town.
You go all over Italy. Because that's what draws people to these games, is the like almost like video game tourism aspect. And the fact that they do such meticulous research.
I didn't know that. I thought it was all one city.
Mm-mm.
But for now,
So you're saying that the newest one is all around Egypt,
Yeah.
not just Cairo.
Good to see you.
As far as I understand it, yes. Actually, I think the new one has an enormous map. Like, not like rivaling Breath of the Wild enormous, but like really pretty freaking big.
Interesting.
In the same way that like Skyrim isn't all one mountain, despite what some screenshots might show. Why don't you talk to the glowy lady?
I don't know. I think it's just a fetch quest or something.
That's your mom, I think.
Oh.
Hey, Claudia.
Or your sister?
You shouldn't keep things for you.
I don't know. I thought it was.
It's Lucio.
She's glowing. She's some sort of... At this
Interact.
point, I don't think there's any kind of, like, sub-quest because we're still in the prologue. I think
Okay, I think you're
anything
right.
that you can interact with,
You need to interact with
Yeah.
her. You want to interact
which
with
is
it.
great, like, conditioning, because then later in the game when there are a bajillion
A
side
million
quests,
things
you're
to
already
do.
in the
You
habit
already
of-
want to go do it.
Yup, it's like, ooh, glowy, click it. Oh, now I gotta go do this dumb race against some other assassin or whatever. Yeah. Find and punish Ducio. Beat a cheat. Oh, her boyfriend cheated on her. Uh-oh. But yeah, like a big
now
part of
it took out all the other exclamation point markers, so I can only focus in on one.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
I mean,
I
bump
forgot
into
that was a thing in the... Well, is that... I guess it's a thing in these games? I don't
I think
recall.
so. I mean,
apparently.
I can't. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently.
I'm gonna do this. Get up there. I probably should unlock the rest of these maps.
Oh, well.
It's fine. Everything's
Just go to the
fine.
yellow point. Move on.
Drop, I guess.
Yeah, and just keep tapping drop
Yeah.
until you fall.
Drop. Drop so you can't drop no more.
But yeah, being able to like explore like our world, but through the video game.
Yeah, that's kind of neat.
But like also a historical version of it. Yeah, like there's a lot of there's a lot to be appreciated about that. Again, especially because they do such meticulous historical research.
All right, I made fun of it for saying it was historically accurate at the start, but I'm all right with it. Like, I guess having... Oh, man, I got spooked.
It did look like he was about to do the
He's
opposite
like...
of a belly flop onto the cobblestones, which would not have ended well. There is something really wrong with her eyes. Holy cow.
The eyes in this game, man. With them being, like, historically accurate with the layout of the city, that's actually kind of cool. Because, then it's
or at
like...
least as much as you can
like,
be given
what if they made one of,
resources.
like, my city? Like, would it be the same streets and everything? That'd be kind of cool.
Yep. And sort of like seeing like, oh, well, what's still there now?
Yeah, like if I go to Florence or something, am I going to wander down the same streets?
I've been to Florence, and like I've already recognized certain monuments and stuff like that you've been walking past. And like, oh yeah, that's that church. Oh my goodness, that's that museum. Oh my goodness, yeah.
It's like if they did New York or something, would you have Times Square with every single street like exactly the same and such?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And I can see how like in some of the Assassin's Creed games, like I think one takes place in London. I wouldn't be surprised if that one only takes place in London because London is just so big. And the same like in New York, Assassin's Creed would probably just take place in New York. But for these like smaller Italian towns, because there's no such thing as a not small Italian town.
Yeah.
You get to go all around, and then like the like fortress cities of the Crusades. Ow.
How much longer do I have to beat this guy up?
He's got 1 health left. They actually get to show you his health. That's interesting. Oh my! What?
I think he's dead. Gentle push. Can I gentle push him?
Why?
Excuse me.
How is he walking?
Excuse me, sir. Get out of my way. Excuse me.
Yeah, the gentle push is how you are able to get through crowds without them. Yeah. Beat up events unlocked. Okay.
Cool. I guess.
Now they want you to visit the viewpoints.
I just totally... Yeah, I couldn't do it inside of a... It's kind of weird.
Oh, this is the viewpoint. Okay.
How do I get
this
in?
piazza. It's not piazza. Crap, what's it called?
No, I didn't even run. Come on.
That's okay. Fortunately, climbing towers is one of the best ways to avoid
I can't even get up
enemies.
there here, though.
Just keep running around it until you see, like, a little doohickey or something. And you climb between the trees. Just at some point, you just run towards it and see what happens.
I think I have to...
Nope, that's not the play.
I think I have to go inside or come from, like, a different building.
Run up between the trees.
I don't think I can do that. Those trees are not climbing... Oh, wait, maybe.
You don't know that. You've never played this game.
No, I mean, it just looks like it. Can I get up? Oh, no, I can't. Oh, well. Okay, alright, we're going this way now. I just want to get on top of this building. Ah!
They're throwing rocks at you. That's why you fell.
Oh.
Go inside?
I
don't know if you can go inside.
Oh,
Can you get on top of the door, though? Run up the door.
Alright, I got this. Yeah,
there you go.
You're right.
Now, again, just find the point that they let
Just
you...
keep pressing the control stick. Oh!
They're throwing rocks at you.
They're beating me up, Josh.
Maybe you should beat them up. Or just run until you can go into your Heidi mode.
I was trying to get up on top of a... Alright, I'm out of here. Get out of my way. Excuse me, sir. Pardon. Pardon. Wait,
So
where
again,
do I go to
run
hide?
until you're not in the red. Ooh, just join them. Now sit on a bench. Nope. Now sit on a bench. Nope. It's still red.
Ah.
You want to run until it turns yellow. Now it's yellow. Now sit on a bench. That's not a bench.
Ah, he found me. Alright, I'm fine. I can get up here.
There you go. Unless they follow you onto the roof.
How would they follow me onto the roof?
I don't think they're at that point. Look, again, the further you get into the game,
They get better at following you?
or like they basically hire better guards.
That's nuts.
Yeah. And then like there are guys waiting in ambush for you on the roof because they start patrolling the roofs.
Oh, that's so cool.
Mm-hmm. Again, like all the stuff that you learn in the start of the game, then like, you have to relearn as you go through the game. Like, yeah, it does a solid job of progressing.
So I'm gonna have to complete the rest of these check markers, I assume,
before we move on.
before moving on.
For sure.
So
Let's try climbing a tower.
okay.
There's one right near
All
you.
right.
Although that's one that I think you were nearby.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get on one. That's
I think you had a good start there climbing the door.
maybe if I just go back that way.
And then they don't. I'm
Where
trying to
was
remember
it?
if they're all identical. Well,
I-
look on the horizon and just find the tallest point. Like that one right there, I think is a tower.
This one right here.
Yeah,
Should we just
climb
try that
that.
one?
yeah.
All right.
Loggia de Alonso.
How do I climb it? Uh-oh.
You just gotta get close to it first. Ooh,
Looks
is
like
there a
I'm
way-
not gonna get up there.
Not that way, no. But look off to the right there. It looks like there might
Oh
be.
yeah, it looks like a little
Oh
connection.
yeah. That's definitely climbable. Look at all those like windows and stuff. That should be lots of handholds.
Can I just jump it?
Yes.
Oh, I can't
And like
get
you
up
can
th-
climb
oh, I
up
can
here
get up
though.
here.
Yeah, right
you're
there,
right.
and then up there, and then boom. And there's lots of like these boards and things you can climb up. It looks like it's being repaired or under construction or something like that. Oh look, a ladder.
A ladder. Or I can just ignore the ladder.
Until here where you need the ladder.
Yeah.
And like you jump across. There's another ladder. Like, yeah. See, no problem. And then
This kind of reminds me of those parts in Twilight Princess where you have to be the wolf and like jump the different things.
Oh, and you gotta
It's
figure out
kind of
like
similar.
how does this game want me to jump? Bad news though, this is not. Well, I don't know. Oh crap, that's a bad guy. You want to get out of his sight. He's turning yellow. He's turning
I'm
yellow.
out of sight.
So this isn't one of your viewpoints.
What?
You're like across the street from the viewpoint.
Get up here.
I thought it would be, unless maybe that is a viewpoint right
I think
there.
this is the viewpoint right here.
Well, because you can see it on the mini map, and it looks like it's still.
How do I get
well,
up
I don't
there,
know.
though?
It looks like you're getting closer. The door, Ben. Again, just climb the door.
We're dropping.
Yeah, okay, and the red spots are enemies. So the minimap really doesn't look at as much as I thought it did.
Get up before he throws rocks at me.
And now you gotta go to the left. Yep. And around the corner. Don't press the A button.
I was holding A to free climb.
No, now that you're climbing, I think you can just climb.
Yeah, you're right. I can just let go of the button.
Yeah.
It's teaching me.
Well, no, to be honest, that's just how finicky these controls are. you gotta make a lot of mistakes
Well,
before you
because
learn.
like yeah, before you start climbing. Oh, I can climb that. That's weird.
Apparently.
You have to hold A in order to start climbing.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's
Yeah.
finicky because it's like, okay, in order to do this thing at the outset, I had to do this thing, but then I have to stop doing that thing to continue
else I'm
doing
gonna-
the thing. Now you
Yeah.
want to get onto that little thing that's overlooking the thing? Nope. The thing that's overlooking the thing.
I wanted to get on it.
That. Oh, okay.
There we go.
And then synchronize. And this is
Mm.
when you get the famous circular
Yeah.
vistas.
I'm
Yeah.
still not an assassin.
Nope. And now you dive. You always dive. There's always a way to dive. So just jump. Also the famous shots. Into the hay bale.
and you're fine. You know, it's fine.
All right. You are still not
Still
an
prologuing,
assassin.
but it's all right.
But
I've opened up to the world within the first hour, and I can
And-
go explore the entire world now. Well,
And-
not the entire, but I assume.
most tellingly, in the course of an hour, the game has won you over from I don't know about this to okay, yeah, this
Yes.
is really neat.
Yeah. True.
So that is encouraging.
Oh wow. Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, like I said,
I see what you mean.
the game opens up.
All right, I'm interested now for sure.
Okay, we might come back to this one then at some
Oh
point.
man.
I've never finished an Assassin's Creed game. You've barely even played an Assassin's Creed game.
This is the most I've ever played, so yeah.
This might be worth
or seen. Like I've never
through.
even watched a playthrough.
And again, especially because this is widely lauded as one of the best in terms of narrative, which we're clearly paying such close attention to. It very well might be worth going through.
Excuse me.
Did you just steal all of their money?
I think so.
What?
Uh-oh. I was just trying to gentle push them. I just wanted to be polite and like gently nudge them. But instead I just sort of stole their money. That's cool. How do I save? That's the real question.
We're gonna let Ben get out of here on his own.
Oh man.
Thank you for joining us.
Well,
we'll see you next time.